The rape slay of a transgender man in Quezon City has been solved, authorities said Sunday. The body of Noriebe Tria, also known as Ebeng Mayor, was found in Quezon City 3 days after the Philippine National Police said Saturday. Mayor Joy Belmonte said, citing reports from the QCPD, a childhood friend of the victim, identified as Sander de la Cruz, 22 years old, confessed to the crime and named 2 other suspects. The 2 other arrested were identified as Joel Nonoy Loyola, 30 years old, and Richard Elvin Arasa, 34. PNP Chief General Guillermo Eleazar said as he announced the case closed in a press briefing. The PNP is also considering hate crime in its investigation, he said. Eleazar said, not only LGBT community condemn this, lahat tayo condemn this. We all condemn this. The suspects will face charges of rape with homicide and robbery. The PNP is also awaiting the results of the suspects' drug test, as De La Cruz said they all used legal drugs, Eleazar added. According to De La Cruz, the 2 other suspects suddenly punched the victim in the stomach. Tinakot lang ako ni Nonoy. Tinutukan ako ng 22. Inutusan po ako ni Nonoy na hampasin ko daw ng bato. 2 beses ko po hinalpas kasi tinakot niya ako. Para daw pag nahuli, sama-sama daw kami, he said. Nakonsensya po ako kaya ako umamin. Sana po, mapatawad niyo ako. Nagsisi ako sa ginawa ko. Dala lang po ng takot kay Nonoy kaya ako nadamay. The victim's parents said they were happy that justice was achieved for their child. The mother of the victim said, hindi namin aakalain kasi best friend talaga sila. Hindi namin alam na ganoon pala. The victim's cell phone was recovered from the suspect, according to police. Belmonte said, as I express my heartfelt condolences to the family and loved ones of Ebeng Mayor, I also want to assure them that we won't leave any stone unturned until justice is served for the death of their loved one. This type of violence has no space in civilized society where everyone is treated equally and with the utmost respect. I hope that those behind this will be punished to the full extent of the law and rot in jail. LGBT members in the city, among the first to pass and implement a gender fair ordinance, are urged to report violence and harassment to hotline 122 or Refugee City Protection Center and Bahay Kanlungan Temporary Shelter, Belmonte said. The Commission on Human Rights noted that the death of Tria happened on the same week that the International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, Intersexism, and Transphobia was being celebrated. Jacqueline De Guia, HR spokesperson, said Saturday that the body will conduct an independent investigation on the incident and will work closely with the authorities in pursuing justice for Ebeng and their family. The Commission on Human Rights, as the country's gender ombud, denounces all forms of gender-based violence directed towards transgender and gender non-conforming people, De Guia said. The long-held stigma and discrimination against them in our culture deny transgender people the opportunity to live freely, to enjoy equal protection under the law, and to be recognized as full members of our society, she added.